everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 78 of Direwolf20's Let's Play OceanBlock series, where today we've got a lot of creative stuff to do. Dun dun dun! As you can see, I've got a bunch of resources thrown into my creative environment over here. I did wind up breaking down and throwing gold in there because I was making some induction doohickeys between episodes in preparation for the creative energy cube I wanted to get. And long story short, I needed a lot of gold, so I made those. The other thing that I think I did off camera was finished crafting the creative capacitor, and I just dropped it into the oak drawer here so that we have an unlimited amount of creative capacitors for days. So hey, let's get going with this bit, right? So what I would like to have now, as you guys are aware, is I would like to put my creative induction cells in here and all that stuff. The creative capacitor also goes in here, along with two ultimate singularities. Creative capacitor. Let's see, what else do we throw in there? We want an energy core. That shouldn't be a problem. That goes in the middle, right? Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 polonium and energy core stabilizers. And this might be it. What am I missing here? What am I missing here? No valid recipe. Chaotic tier. We've got 4 inductions and 4 inductions. We've got 4 energy core stabilizers. We've got 4 poloniums. We need a creative chemical tank. Well, luckily we have 2 billion of them. Now, why do I feel like... There we go. Now we're cooking. Woot! Creative energy cube. How cool is that? How cool is that? Alright, and now with our creative energy cube, we should have no problem adding that to the list of creative items. And now we have unlimited of those. It's weird, refined storage seems to have like a little bit of weirdness with these items. I don't know if it's because they're in drawers, or I don't know like what is causing the weirdness with it. But it definitely gets a little confused. I don't know why. It tends to like show up. If you look back a few seconds, you'll see like it was there for a second and then it disappeared. And then it'll eventually come. I don't know what the deal is. It's very weird though. It's very weird. But anyway, creative energy cube. Sweet. Now we also talked about maybe making a creative bin, which could be cool. Now, in order to make one of those, we want one of these, right? A creative storage upgrade. Did I do any of those? I guess I didn't. I forget. I may have to make a new one. I don't think I ever... So where does that come from? That comes from here. All right, that shouldn't be a big deal. I know we need some Gaia ingots, so that should be easy enough. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to put Gaia spirits in the unlimited list. So we don't have to kill no more Gaia Guardians. Cool. And Terra Steel we basically have unlimited of, right? So I'm not gonna sweat that small stuff. Yep. So now let's see. Yeah, see it's weird. It like fluctuates-ish. It does weird things. I don't know if it's, like I said, I don't know if it's drawers or refined storage or what the deal is. But we'll figure it out. Or not. It's not a big deal, because we're, this is probably going to be the last episode of the series, as I mentioned. We're just kind of having fun at this point, right? So I think I need 4 of you for another one of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and 4 creative essence. Okay. And then we're going to need the cube, the fluid tank, the chemical, and the clay. Cube, fluid tank, energy, and clay. And then some shards, right? And then a drawer upgrade template. And then it's ready to craft. Sweet. That's also going to go in here, by the way. Boom. It should show up. Good to go. Hey, no, that's not what I wanted. Well, it looks like I'm going to be making another one of those, doesn't it? Whoops. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. But actually, I don't know. Do we even need that? We'll hopper it in like we did a second ago. So let me do that again, right? Even though it looks like we don't actually have these things, we do. I can always do this, right? And make more Gaia Spirit, because these guys need the Gaias, right? Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll get the shards again. We will get one of these. Okay. The antimatter. And then what am I forgetting? We got the clay and the creative essence. We'll probably do like we did for the other ones and hopper that dude into there, right? There we go. So let's get a hopper on here. And then we want this guy to be hoppered in. Oh, you don't want to do that? Oh, that's funny. Okay, he doesn't want to let me do that. All right, well, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to just get the creative bin, right? So that's 4 creative essences and 4 ultimate bins. Now, do we know how to make the ultimate bin? I don't think so. And now might not be a bad time to teach it real quick. So you're going to be here, 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 and there. So maybe the ultimate bins will interact with refined storage a little bit better. I might see about doing that. That could be cool. That could be cool. So it was you with these guys, right? Man, there's a lot of junk in my inventory that I need to clean up. Let me tell you. Sweet. Now, can I get a creative bin of creative bins? That'll be the question, I assume. And I assume yes, right? And also quest complete, so woot. Now, did that quest complete get me a creative bin? I believe when we checked last episode, the answer to that was no. So I think the right path to take here is to do this first, because doing this first lets you get creative amounts of creative upgrades, right? Like, so that's cool. So if I were to put you in here, does that work? It doesn't seem to want to, but we could also try the hoppering method. Okay. Well, we have infinite of that now. That's cool, though. It's cool, though. So, another for the dire derp list. But now that we have unlimited amounts of these, maybe they'll behave a little bit better. That could be the case. I don't know. So what I might do is replace this setup, because it's acting funky, right? Sometimes, like, it's weird. Something is weird about it. Like, if we look for creative bins, for example, like, it's not showing. What would happen if I connected... this dude and put these guys in it, right? So what I'm going to do is disconnect this for a sec. Okay, and what this will mean is I have to have like a bunch of external connections to this guy, but I mean, so what? Real question right now, so what? Okay. Oh. I was like, why can't I get out of here? I already placed the thingy. Dire, please. Alright, so now if we look, we've got the creative fluid tanks. And it doesn't look like it's a problem to me. So I think what I might do is forget this. Okay. Let's do creative bins rather than creative drawers, because drawers have always been a little bit funky with refined storage and external storage buses and all that. So what I'll do is I'll get a bunch of creative bins here to get this thing, you know, being cool. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, I like that plan. So we'll replace this wall of drawers with a wall of creative bins. I like that plan. Okay, so to doing that, we're going to want to create bins. Now, here's a question. When I broke that one, it retained its contents, right? So we know that's going to happen. Let's also... I want to remove all these. So let's get an axe, because axes are faster. I probably need those cables, but whatever. Let's get rid of all the ones that are empty real quick. Now, can I put this back in here? Oh, no, that's the wrong place. Can I put... Yeah, you can go in there, right? I'm going to put all this junk away. So let's start with the singularities, right? I will temporarily put you there, just so I can do click and click. Now we have unlimited singularities. And then you can go away. Actually, the drawer is going to have to stay for these, because I can't, it doesn't seem like get creative bins, but that's cool, because then I can do this, I can do this, and then I can do that. And you can go away. And then this, and then this, and then this. And that looks cool. I like this idea. Now, the other thing I wanted to try was getting the creative storage disk. So I'm curious to see how this plays out. Because this might be even better. I don't know how creative storage disks work. I honestly don't. I've never tried them. You can have it all in one disk, infinite. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool. So we might, let me just do this bit, and then we'll go from there. How's that sound? Cool? And then if anything ever happens to my creative bin setup, I should be fine, right? Now, I already did creative tanks, right? So we're just going to break you and put you here. Well, actually, here. Oh, cool, you don't void when I put more in there. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, you're going to get these. Okay, and then you're going to get these. And then you're going to get these. And that seems cool to me. And then what we want is just a bunch of external storage dudes. Which, yes, I 100% accept that I could just put the external storage bus inside the creative thing and then be done. But, where's the fun in that? But yes, I'm aware I could have done that. 100% aware. Definitely. Alright. So now if we look... Are you having a problem with the fact that I have unlimited chaotic capacitors? You might not be seeing that. Or I broke the cabling. Did I break cabling? I did break cabling. That's why you don't see it. Okay, that's fair. There you go. Now we see the 2 billion. Excellent. For a minute there, I was starting to get nervous, like maybe it's refined storage that's having a problem with this large number of stuff. But I think that's no longer the case. I think it was... Well, we'll find out, I guess. Cool. Okay. Just a little bit tidier. So now if we open up refined storage, we should see lots of things that we have 2 billion of. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Now, you know what? I did realize that there's another couple items up here that I wanted unlimited of. Cool. And then you can get external storage. Boom, boom. So now what I'm going to do in preparation for the future state is I want to have a bunch more of these. Though I don't want to connect anything to them until they already have something in them, because I'm afraid refined storage will put stuff in there. So let's just leave it, and we'll go from there. How's that sound? All right, so now we're cool with all this stuff. We have 2 billion of a lot of things. Should we check out making the creative disk? And I also wouldn't mind the creative mana tablet just for fun. But the creative storage disk looks cool, right? So we're going to need a bunch of things. We're going to need processor bindings and silicon and some of the basic processor stuff. The main stuff being some 64K storage disks, which shouldn't be bad. And then whatever these dark disks are. These are 1024K storage disks. So I kind of just want to teach this guy how to do these 1024K storage disks. So that's going to be you, which needs one of these, which needs one of these. And that's the 64K storage part. So you should know how to make everything here for this now. Looks good to me. And then we need some 64K storage disks. In addition to that, some creative essence, another creative storage upgrade. So you know what I'm going to do this time? I'm going to stick it in a... This time I'm going to make another one of these, but we're going to stick it in the thing, right? So if we did drawer, and then we want, I'm starting to remember this recipe, which is a little bit scary to me, but for you, 4 shards, let's see, the creative 1, 2, 3, okay. Creative Essence, I remember being in there, and Gaia Spirits. And clay? Did I remember the whole recipe? Or did I forget something or do it wrong? I remember the whole recipe. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. So now, what we'll do is we'll do boop, 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 and boop. And now we have creative storage upgrades, right? That we can use however we wish or however we see fit. Okay. So did you get me my 4 thingies yet? Or are you still crafting? He's probably still crafting lots of things. So we'll come back in a minute when this is all done. Deal? All right, we're back. So we should have 1024 times 4. 64 times 4. And then what else did we need for this guy? A bunch of processor bindings and silicon. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a stack each of these. My goodness, it's always with things. I hate those things. Okay, good to go. Everybody groovy now? Alright, what else are we missing here? What else are we missing? I'm going to put all these discs away. I don't need you no mores. There's probably lots of things I don't need no mores. So let's, you know, clean up my inventory a sec. So you guys go all the way. Alright, that should be cool. This stuff can go away. What else did we need? About 8 each of the different types of processors. Let's just do 10 each. 10 of you... 10 of you, and 10 of you, and that shouldn't take very long. Cool. That might be close to everything. Oh, and I did want that. One of these guys. Okay. So does that mean creative storage disk is good to go? 4 creative essences. Creative storage disk. Nice. That's cool. All right. So now how does this thing work? I have no idea. If I'm being honest with you, I have no idea. We can make a disk drive, though, and find out. So should this go... I'm going to set this up in its own dedicated little sub-network. How's that sound for a second? Just for a second. Just for a second, I would like him to be in his own network. Just so I can understand how it works. So if I put the creative disk in you, how in the world does this work? So if we were to get our crafting grid here. So if I put like an external storage in there, what did that do? So that says 1 item. Does it just hold an unlimited amount of things? Is that what it is? Is that all? Can it just hold an unlimited amount of things, but that doesn't mean that it can extract it? Okay, cool. Wow. That's pretty neat. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, yeah, I wasn't sure if this was like you have unlimited amounts of these items now, or you can just store unlimited amounts of these items now. And it sounds like the latter. It sounds like you can store unlimited amounts. What I'm going to do is take this out and put this in, and now we've got pretty much as many items as we would want to store forever and ever and ever and ever, right? There should literally no longer be any storage concerns. We will never run out of disks in that last disk space. That's kind of cool. That's neat. That doesn't have a recipe, but this does. Okay, cool. So I think that's just unlimited storage amount. Cool. And that completes a quest, right? Huzzah! And the same for fluid, if we wanted to. All right, I guess the last one to make is mana. Shouldn't be too bad. A mana tablet. Oh, I broke you. Normal. JEI synchronized 2-way. Cool. So get me one of these. And then we need some Gaia Spirit Ingots. I didn't count. I'm just doing about. And then we're going to need a bunch of Terra Steel, Mana Diamonds, and Mana Pearls, and Mana Ingots. Cool. And then what we're missing is 4 full mana tablets and 4 creative essences. Oh, you have a little bit of mana in you now? How did you get a... Oh, okay, I see. I was like, why can't I look up the recipe for this mana tablet? It is driving me a little bit bonkers that I can't do that. So how about you fill up real quick, Busta? What you're going to do is just drop on there, and then tick accelerate, and potentially I might need my Wand of the Forest to tell it that he is now feeding into the tablet, and then tick acceleration. Cool. Now the problem is we don't have an empty tablet. Ha 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 ha. But now we do. Sweet! Creative Mana Tablet. Quest complete. That's cool. That is cool. Basky would be proud. Basky would be proud. I like it. Alrighty, well, I can't think of much else to do. I think we did all the creative quests that I'm interested in doing. Yes, there's creative fluid disk and there's ME storage cell that's creative mode, but meh, I didn't do much with ME, so I don't feel like doing all that. I don't think there's really need. And fluid disk, meh. All good. I think we've done all the things to do in this pack. Not bad. Almost 80 episodes worth of content. This was a fun pack. I really did have a good time with this one. My only critique would be I would make the ultimate singularity needs a little bit less. I feel like if it was like 10-ish that we needed to get going with things might have been a little bit more realistic, but a whole stack of creative of those supreme singularity things, the ultimate singularities, that was a lot. I feel like that was too many because they are just really expensive and take a long time to make. Some of them obviously more difficult than others, like the Supremium Coal. So that would be my only note on the pack, would be it was a little expensive to get the ultimate singularities. But I will say that, you know, I can understand that some people want that, like, I want a massive need to do things. So maybe it's just me who's just kind of like, it was a little much. But other than that, I think a super fun pack. Really had a good time playing it. I hope you guys enjoyed the series, because it is now over. We've officially completed it. What I'm going to do is wrap up this series here and then start a new one tomorrow. So what will that one be? Good question. We're going to find out. For now, though, $1.20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the series. Please leave some comments and let me know, you know, what you enjoyed here. And we'll start up tomorrow with a whole new pack. All right, everyone. Take it easy.